Severe weather warnings across the majority of the United States. Now, we've heard that severe weather has already hit a good portion of the U.S., but they're saying over the course of the next couple of days, we're going to be seeing more across various states. So look out for today, which is Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday in many of the states that I'm going to be covering in this video. And this warning is coming out, as I mentioned, tornadoes, thunderstorms, massive hail, and flooding can be on the way. They're saying to be on the lookout. And this is ranging from Texas all the way up the south and the East Coast, covering states such as Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, all the way up to Virginia, D.C., Maryland. All of these, they're saying, potentially could be hit by the storm that is coming on the way. Now, I'm going to be giving you the latest updates on this and also covering what they're saying state by state, what days you can expect things to hit, so that way you can know exactly what's going on. Now, do me a favor. If you can hear me and see me okay, please comment that you can, so that way I know that the information is getting across well. Yes, and I see John Wayne Causey says, I've been watching the weather. Yes, because we've heard that there have been severe weather warnings across various parts of the United States, but they're saying it is not done. There's going to be another round coming, and they're saying starting today and over the course of the next couple days. So I want to get you guys caught up on the latest, so that way for those of you that are in the path of what is going on, you can go ahead and prepare. And I can see the comments coming in that people can hear me and see me okay. Audio and video is good, says John Gregory. Excellent. Awesome. BJ Caballero is saying Texas here. Excellent. I am watching, says Brenda. Yes, people are watching the weather also because of everything that's going on. Rainy Day Diva says Michigan was bad yesterday. Yes, significant storms, they're saying, are on the way. And one of the articles here for Tennessee says severe storms and tornadoes, they carved a path of destruction through various communities in Oklahoma, Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, and even into Tennessee this week. And now the state is about to be hit again. This coming out from the Tennessean, and I'm going to be covering for you the latest. I've got several articles up here, and they're for various different regions, locations, localities. I'm going to be sharing with you what they're saying for each one, but also you can pull this up for your specific one. I wasn't able to find a comprehensive article, so I'm going to be referencing several different various ones to get you caught up on what's going on, so you know exactly what's taking place, so you can stay up to date and do whatever's necessary to keep you and your family safe. Now, do me a favor. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget, take a quick second for me. Hit that like button. Just helps spread this out further. So we've got 446 people in the room, about 100 likes. If I could get another 100 likes, if you haven't hit it yet and you appreciate it, that would help get half of the room to hit the like button. That would be awesome. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date. I'll keep you up to speed on everything. And Debbie Santiago saying golf ball sized hail. Yes, I saw the pictures. For those of you that haven't seen some of the hail that's been hitting, it has been pretty incredible. Larger than the size of nickels. Southeast lashed by severe weather. I'm looking at the picture right now. Severe weather, including tornadoes and hail, raked the southeast on Monday afternoon as the plains braced for a weather threat not seen in several years, but they're saying brace yourselves because another round is coming here very soon. So go ahead, hit that like button, hit subscribe to stay up to date, and also resources pinned in the description for you as well, so that way you can access those if you'd like. We've got free information on what to do if your power goes out, if you have power outages, what you should do. Totally free PDF that gets emailed to you. Just click the link. You can get that. Also, subscribe to the newsletter, steveramnews.com. Go ahead and join that, so that way if communications go down through social media, you're also going to be able to go ahead and get information via email. And we've also got additional medications. If you're somebody that you or your family requires medications, you can go to lifesavervault.com and you can go ahead and get backups ordered. I believe we have pharmacies and doctors ready in all 50 states. You can order that as well if you are interested. All those resources linked in the description below. So let me go ahead and get you caught up on the latest so you know exactly what's going on. And I see Mary Tomlin asking about what's going on in North Carolina. Yes, I'm going to be covering the Carolinas for you in this live stream as well, because there are several different areas. I don't have a comprehensive article that I was able to find, but I found various local ones. So I'm going to give you some updates as to what it says regarding this spreading from Texas all the way up the East Coast, going north all the way up past Ohio and DC. So let's see here. The first one I have right here, it says timeline for Wednesday evening storm zones shifting from the south. It says the SPC has lowered the severe risk across central Indiana, while southern Indiana has a risk of hail, wind, and tornadoes. So this one is Indiana. This is going to be covering Wednesday, but I'm also going to be covering some more states here in a second, Thursday and Friday. So if you're in the path of this, just hang tight. I'm just going to be covering this here very quickly for those of you that are in Indiana. We have the timeline of the storm here laid out. It says the Storm Prediction Center has slightly shifted the severe zones to the south as a warm front struggles to return north. Still expected scattered severe storms, especially south of Indianapolis later this evening, mainly after 6 p.m. So that's when you can expect for that to hit. After plenty of morning sun, clouds are slowly increasing across Indiana ahead of more storm chances for this evening. Some of them are turning severe. The strongest storms are likely to be in South Indianapolis, including cities of Bloomington, Columbus, Evansville, Jeffersonville, New Albany, Seymour, and also Vincennes. We have your complete guide to the storm and the chances for the evening, from the timing to the coverage, the hail risks, the wind risks, and the tornado risks that are available right now. Scattered showers and storms are possible this evening, but the main threat looks like it's going to be in the far southern part of Indiana for areas within 50 miles of the Ohio River. The latest check on the severe storm, the latest afternoon update on the SPC is that the severe storm level, the zone, it has been pushed further south. A level 1 still remains for much of the state, with higher than 2 or 3 in the risk for southern Indiana. So again, this is Indiana. They're saying that to brace yourselves for what could be coming here. Now, let me go ahead and share with you this next article right here, and that is for tonight for Indiana. Now, severe storms moving through St. Louis area of Missouri, and I'm seeing the Doppler radar with all the clouds going through. Severe weather is coming through the St. Louis area. A second round of storms is expected later on this afternoon and going into this evening. And again, this coming out today, May the 8th, 2024. So if you're in St. Louis, it just says the entire area for St. Louis in Missouri to watch for that. Southeastern North Carolina and Northeast South Carolina brace for potential severe weather this Thursday. And I'm seeing streaks across the entire East Coast of where they're saying to be mindful. The Southeast, the North Carolina, the Northeast South Carolina overview, there is a risk of severe storms, risk level 2 out of 5. So not the worst, but Thursday afternoon into Thursday night is when to watch in the Carolinas. So if you're in the Carolinas, today is Wednesday. They're saying the worst of it could be coming tomorrow. So watch for that weather tomorrow in the Carolinas. It says residents in Southeast North Carolina and Northeast South Carolina are on alert as the National Weather Service predicts a slight risk for a severe storm this Thursday. Forecasters are issuing warnings about strong, damaging winds that could exceed 60 miles per hour and hailstones larger than 1 inch in diameter. These conditions are likely to cause significant damage to trees, power lines, and properties across southeast northern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina. The National Weather Service, which has posted updates on its website and its social media channels, so those are some outlets for you to check on as well if you want to get updated information, states that there is about 2 out of 5 risk for a severe storm threat. However, the exact timing of the storm remains somewhat uncertain, with only a low to moderate confidence level. Authorities are urging residents to stay informed by following updates, which will continue to be provided, including a comprehensive briefing expected by noon on Wednesday, May the 8th. So that should have already come out, as the region stands under a slight risk alert, level 2 out of 5 for a severe storm. Local emergency services are preparing for prompt responses for potential impacts. The community is advised to secure loose items that could be displaced by strong winds, ensuring that emergency kits are prepared and ready. And again, those are linked in the description below if you'd like to try to get some extra meds, also from lifesavervault.com. And stay vigilant to weather alerts as situations develop. And again, this coming out this morning, and they're providing more and more updates. And again, as I mentioned, I don't have a comprehensive website for you. I'm just looking at various local updates for weather. So be sure to stay connected to your local weather updates so that way you can know exactly what's going on, as this is spreading across a good portion of the United States. Severe weather lashes out. It says severe weather, including tornadoes and hail risks in the southeast on Monday afternoon as planes they braced for weather threats not seen in several years, and they're saying the next round is here. Also, hail, strong wind, tornadoes, possible in central North Carolina. So, also another warning for the Carolinas. Tornadoes, they're saying high possibility. Here's what to expect and when. Localized hail, strong winds, and even tornadoes are possible in central North Carolina ahead of the cold front that is expected to arrive on Friday. So, this is for you guys on Friday in the central North Carolina area. The forecasters have said the greatest risk of severe weather is late Wednesday, so that's today, tonight, through late Thursday, according to the National Weather Service. Storms are possible from Friday morning to Friday night as well, but are expected to be less severe. Forecasters issued a hazardous weather outlook for 21 counties, including Wake, Orange, Durham, Johnston, Chatham, Franklin, Lee, and Harnett, beginning Wednesday. What are the potential hazards? Well, according to the National Weather Service, multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms are expected beginning at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. A few storms could be severe with strong straight-line winds and large hail possible. On Thursday, sustained winds of 9 miles per hour to 15 miles per hour are expected through central North Carolina, with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, winds should drop down to 7 to 10 mile per hour gusts that could reach up to 18 miles per hour. Also, an isolated tornado is also possible, they said. In addition, forecasts warn of high temperatures expected to reach the upper 80s and the low 90s Wednesday and Thursday, about 10 degrees higher than the average for this time of year. Coupled with high humidity, that could be an issue for people with low heat tolerance. So watch the weather. It's going to be hot. Potential tornadoes could be coming your way as well. And again, this is warnings coming out from Texas all the way up to Ohio, all the way across the East Coast. Various different ones I've already covered for you. Tennessee, Missouri, Indiana. We're talking about the Carolinas now. Also, there's been flooding that's been taking place here in Houston, in Texas. Meteorologists say a cold front making its way across the country and creating the potential for tornadoes and bigger than golf ball sized hail in the Midwest states. This will interact with the unseasonably moist air mass that's over the North Carolinas as it pushes into the state on Friday. So again, this is starting as of tonight. Brace yourselves, and then going in through Friday. Thunderstorms are possible in central North Carolinas through Friday night, but Saturday conditions will improve. So by Saturday, the storm will have passed. But over the next couple days, they're saying to brace yourselves. Cooler, drier air should make for a pleasant weekend. As of Wednesday, forecasters say Saturday will be sunny with highs nearly 76 degrees and lows near the 55s. Mother's Day on Sunday will be sunny with a high of 78 degrees and low with 53 degrees. And again, this is the Carolinas they're talking about. North Carolina gets an average of 31 tornadoes per year. Tornado season is March through May, but they can happen at any time. So be ready. Listen to your local news stations, your weather radio stations. Stay updated on the tornado watch and any warnings. If you are at home and you have a tornado warning, go into your basement, go to your safe room or an interior room away from windows. Gather your pets if time allows. At work or at school, follow your tornado drill and proceed to your tornado shelter locations quickly and calmly. Stay away from windows. Do not go to large open rooms such as cafeterias, gyms, or auditoriums. If you are outside, seek shelter in a sturdy building immediately if a tornado is approaching. Sheds and storage facilities are not safe. Neither is a mobile home or a tent. And if you're in your vehicle or in your car when there's a tornado, being in a vehicle during a tornado is not safe. The best course of action is to drive to the closest shelter. If you are unable to make it to a safe shelter, either get down in your car and cover your head or abandon your car and seek shelter in a low-lying area such as a ditch or a ravine. Now, also, here's another one from the Tennessee, and this is one of the ones that I started with. Severe storm system brings threat of significant tornadoes, flooding to Tennessee. What you need to know. Severe storms and tornadoes have carved a path of destruction through communities in Oklahoma, Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, and even into Tennessee this week. And now the state is about to be hit yet again. Wednesday morning brought bouts of severe weather to areas across the state, especially in Middle Tennessee, and there is even more to come in the next 24 hours. But what impact these storms will have is still a bit uncertain, according to the National Weather Service's forecast discussion on Wednesday today. Things are very complex and not very clear cut, so it's imperative for everyone to be weather aware all day today and into tonight. Read the storm term weather discussion. This is not a one and done type of event. There will be waves. It may be a complex weather pattern coming through, but there are several things meteorologists do know for sure as we head into Thursday. There's potential for high winds, for flooding, and for hailing across the whole state. Here's what to expect weather-wise in Tennessee over the next couple of days. And again, covering various different ones. This one particularly is for Tennessee. Weather Watch Tennessee, possibly for flooding, winds, and tornadoes. The National Weather Service expects a regional severe weather outbreak that could hit Tennessee communities late Wednesday afternoon through the night across the Mississippi River Valley and the Tennessee Valley. The threats include widespread damaging winds, very large hail, tornadoes, including EF2+ strength, and tornado threat is the highest along the West Interstate 75 near Knoxville. Scattered to possibly numerous instances of flooding are likely, especially west of Interstate 75. Potential for tornadoes in Tennessee. Forecasts at the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center issued dire warnings for a significant tornado outbreak in the central U.S. that could impact millions of people from Texas to the Dakotas on Monday. 2 radars confirmed tornadoes, one each in Wilson and DeKalb counties, occurred. No significant damage was reported according to the weather services, but storm surveyors were out on Tuesday to see the damage. There is potential for more as the storm hits the Midwest on Monday, as it hit on Monday and Tuesday, and it continued to track across the east of Tennessee towards the Carolinas. It should be noted that this system has already produced numerous tornadoes, including some strong and violent ones, across the Great Plains to places along the north of the Ohio River Valley. This event will also almost certainly continue to overnight hours, presenting a nocturnal severe weather threat, read the National Weather Service forecast in their discussions. There's also flood watches and other warnings that are in effect in Tennessee communities, and as I mentioned, other ones as well. Tennessee, along with Kentucky, Missouri, other states we mentioned from Texas all the way up to Ohio. They are under flood watch through Thursday, according to the weather services. Some local areas may get 2 to 5 inches of total rainfall. And it is spreading. I'm looking at a map right now. I can see that they're saying Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina are the areas that are highlighted on this map that I'm looking at right now. It says latest weather reports for Tennessee, Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis. All of them have major storm weather updates. What is the tornado warning? When a tornado warning is issued, it means that the tornado has been sighted or indicated by the weather radar. There is an imminent danger to life and property when this happens. Here are some of the suggestions. As we mentioned, this is very similar to the one that I just mentioned in the last article, so I'll go ahead and skip this portion for you. If you want to see what those are, those recommendations for if a tornado hits in your area, go ahead and skip back in the video. There's also warnings for Tennessee power outages that could be possible. There's a map here showing the various areas where they're having outages right now. Tennessee, in Kentucky, Missouri, there's various outages taking place. And again, link in the description below to the power grid guide, totally free, get emailed to you what to do, what to think about, just in case those hit. Covers a lot of just simple things that a lot of people forget. Nothing, mind-blowing, but that is available for you. You can go ahead and get that email to you right now. It's linked in the description in case there are power outages where you're at. And again, you guys, so this is the latest. We have severe weather warnings across various parts of the United States, from Texas all the way up across the East Coast, up into the north. So if you are in the path of this, please prepare. Please do whatever's necessary to make sure that you and your family are safe. Just want to make sure that people are aware that this is going on right now, so that way and you can go ahead and be safe out there, you guys. So That is the latest. Do me a favor. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget to take a quick second, hit the like button. It just spreads this out further so that way more people can get the latest information. I see some people saying that they're in Tennessee, others saying North Carolina, people saying thank you, people saying stay safe. Yes, please do so. Also, hit subscribe to stay up to date. If more information comes out, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. I know that we've had flooding here in Texas, various parts of Houston, and they're saying to watch out for flooding, tornadoes, thunderstorms, hail, heavy winds, storms starting tonight. They said another round this week. We already saw tornadoes and storms hitting earlier this week, but now they're saying starting tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, going into Friday and Friday night, to watch out for that. But they're saying hopefully by the weekend, Saturday and Sunday going into Mother's Day, the storm should be cleared. But make preparations now for what is about to take place. But you guys, that is the latest. Wanted to make sure you knew what was going on. Thank you so much for joining me. I will keep you up to date. Check your local weather to see what's going on around you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.